Because every time we go, his heart swells that finally, and then you go and like this last time, you don't have what they thought you had.
Just a few years ago, Patrick Benton was a typical healthy teenager, but one day his whole life started to change, and no one can figure out why. At first, it was headaches, and then difficulty seeing and standing and more. And his case is a real medical mystery. Channel 11's Kara Sapida live in Washington County with the family's search for answers, and it's taken them all over the United States. Kara?
It has. They've traveled across the country. They've spent $250,000 trying to figure out what happened to their healthy boy. Think about it. They can't even begin searching for a cure until they get a correct diagnosis.
I go outside to scream. I go to church to cry.
Patty Ann Benton is on a mission to find a cure for her son for an illness not one doctor can figure out.
Patrick was 12 years old, came home from school on a Monday and said, you know, just came through the door, "Mom, I don't feel good. I have a really bad headache."
2 years ago, Patrick lived and breathed football. Patty Ann thought maybe he had a concussion from a hard hit, but doctors told her it was just a migraine.
48 hours after that, back again. Headache.
A week later, his brother came barreling into the house.
"Something's wrong with Patrick." And I said, "What's the matter?" And he said, "He can't hardly walk. I had to help him walk home from the bus."
Patrick's condition went downhill so fast, they put him into intense physical therapy.
He walked in with a walker and left about 4.5 weeks later in a wheelchair and has never walked since.
Today, Patrick has blurry vision, can no longer read, has tremors in his hands, and describes his body as jello.
Feeling like you always need to, hold on to something, I guess, or else you're just gonna be like gelatin and just plop all over the place,
The Burtons have traveled to hospitals across the country. Patrick's seen every one of these specialists. The last doctor told them he's a medical mystery.
That doctor looked us dead in the face and he said, "If you were my sister or he was my son, I would tell you this. You're beyond modern science right now."
But they don't give up.
If I need strength or something, I just start praying.
Praying for a miracle and thankful for the woman who won't stop until they find it.
I told her once that she's like the bricks to my wall. She's the one who helps me with everything.
Patty Ann is hopeful there's a doctor that sees this story that will help them out, but she also said that it can feel very lonely going through this fight, and she's hopeful somebody watching will reach out to her and share their story. Reporting live tonight in Washington County, I'm Kara Sapida, Channel 11 News.
What a strange illness. It's certainly a story we're going to keep following as this family searches for answers. If you'd like to read more about what happened to Patrick, we have a link on WPXI.com that will take you to his family's website. There's also information there about a fundraiser for him that is set for tomorrow.